Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. We've called this the messiest update ever, and you can see why. Look, this is my desk, which, I normally sit behind and give you this sort of thing about the update. And you can see it's pretty messy. And if you look over here in the B1G1, normally very, very tidy office. Look, messy as anything with suitcases and all sorts of interesting things. Actually, about 3 hours ago, you could not get in here, believe me. Now, there's a reason that that's happening, and there's a reason we're talking about it on this update. So I thought this might also be a good time to meet with some of the B1G1 people and ask them what they think is the most important thing that's going to be happening and has been happening. So right here, if I got it framed correctly, there we go. This is Renjine. So Renjine, what do you... Oh, you look like you're working on... Oh, yes, I can see what you're working on. What's been the most important thing that you've been working on for the last 3 months?
US conference and the new site.
And the new site. Did you hear what she said? The new site. So, the conference, and in particular the US one, because when are you leaving?
Tonight.
Tonight, exactly. And when is the new site? Because you've been working on that for like months and months and months. So when are people going to see that? Yeah?
Hopefully on Friday.
Because we release it at the conference, yeah. So if you're coming to the conference, you're going to see it at the conference. If you're not coming to the conference, well, we're going to keep you updated. Now, I'm wandering around on my knees here. So this is Hashima. Now, Hashima is been doing some interesting things. What have you been doing over the last 3 months or so? And what are you looking forward to?
Conference. I've been doing the graphics as well as the conference materials.
Yeah.
So you'll see some of them.
Oh, look at this! Look at the name. Look at the lanyards. But there's some really cool things that you've done in the booklet. I think people coming to the conference are going to love that impact map that you did. You know, that whole thing. So, and you just finished an interesting course in graphics too. So, whenever we've got a graphics thing, boom, this is where we go. So, thank you for all you've been doing. Now, over there, I'm not sure if it's framed. It is, okay. So let's go over there because, there we go. I'm not sure again, Jack. This is Jack, and I'm going to go sort of over here and quickly turn around. Hopefully it didn't make you too giddy. Yeah. So here we go. So Jack, Jack from England, who's going to England.
I am
very soon. Let's find out why you're going to England.
Yes, I've been managing the UK conference over the last few months, so I'll be going over with the team for that. So
is that next week?
That is, I'll be flying over next week, a long flight. So that's next week, so that's exciting. That's been taking up...
And lots of cool people coming.
Loads of cool people. Yeah, absolutely, it's going to be brilliant. Yeah. So that's been taking up the majority of my time, but we've also been working on like heaps of business building events with our own B1G1 partners in Australia and the UK and the US. So
they've been pretty frantic, right?
Yeah, it's been crazy. So it's been fun though, yeah?
Anyway, good. So there you go, Jack. Now, someone usually sits next to Jack, but we'll talk about that later. But opposite Jack, this is in the basking, daisy, sorry about that, basking in the Singapore sunlight. This is Jermaine. Now, Jermaine, I kind of know, if I zoom in on your screen right there, looks like a lot of detail. So, what have you been working on and what are you looking forward to most about the upcoming weeks?
I'm looking forward to the conference, and we've been working on the Australian conference.
Specifically the Australian one?
Yeah.
And you're going back to Australia, right? Because you kind of have been there before, right? So, okay.
There for a few years.
Yeah, and we're going to be on the Gold Coast, and that's going to be very exciting with, again, some cool people. So thank you for all you've done over to that. Now, over here, stay with us. These guys here, this is Nee and this is SS, and these guys are pretty special because they're interns at B1G1, and they've been working on some, oh my goodness, look what's on your screen. Whoa, that's pretty interesting. So they've been working on some very interesting projects. SS, let's start with you. What have you been working on, and what are you most looking forward to?
The new project.
The new project. Can we say what it is? Secret. Mind you, we sort of saw it up there, but anyway. And Nee, talk about what you've been doing, and what you've been doing is actually being released in a couple of days, right?
So I've been doing the annual report.
Right, and that comes out
at the conference.
At the conference, right. So if you're coming to the conference, you're going to see all this new stuff. If you're not coming to the conference, we're going to miss you. But we'll be keeping you up to date. And one of the people keeping you up to date, excuse this making you a little bit giddy, is right here. Hi, Masami.
Hello.
So you look like you're busy, but that's not that's not rare. So what's been driving you these last 3 months, and what are you looking forward to most?
I'm looking forward to seeing lots of B1G1 members soon at the 3 of the conferences, because I'm going to be in
At all 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And recently we've been kind of part of very interesting other initiatives and events where I was connecting with some of the top corporate leaders and people from government, top positions in the government.
And
so
she's too shy to say this, but she was nominated for a thing called the Inspired Leadership Award, right? That's what you're referring to.
Yes.
And meeting with some really, really important people, right? That helping us play a bigger game, as you were saying. And then, but there's also some other people, right? Can we mention what's going on with that company that begins with V? Can we mention it?
Yeah, so one of the things is that recently we've been talking with Virgin Unite, which is the non-profit arm of what Sir Richard Branson and his team doing, and so we talking about some future collaboration ideas. So that's
it is very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, it is very exciting, and you must be excited because in let's see, about 9 hours, it's on a plane for you, and you head to the US,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, with all of those bags. How are we going to get on the plane with all those bags? Oh my goodness. Hey, thanks. Now, come with me back to where we started, sort of thing. Whoops-a-daisy. Over here, and you can see there's someone. An imposter at my desk. No, not at all. This is Jerome. There you go. There he is right there. And he would be upset with what I just did on that camera because he spends all of his time working on B1G1 videos. There's one that you hopefully can see right there. And that's been taking a lot of your time, this one, and people are going to be seeing that in, what, a couple of days?
So you'll see this video on Friday itself at your conference in the US.
Yeah, and then in London, or
then
in
in
Birmingham,
London,
I should say, and then in Australia, yeah. And what is this one about?
So this video is the impact video which we'll be seeing at your appreciation dinner, and hope you guys like it.
Well, we saw this the other day, in fact yesterday, right? Here in the team, and everyone was like, whoa, it's the best thing. Now, talking of the best thing is that you're here with us on this journey. We're really, really thrilled that you are. Of course, for many of you, we'll be seeing you at the conference, and we are so looking forward to having that personal connection. But we're also thrilled and delighted that you're here, if you know what I mean, in the bigger sense, in B1G1. We're so thrilled that you are, and thank you for sharing this messy update with us. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye.